second session, quarter-final round. We have this evening's winner, Sacred Heart Valkyries, head coach Donna Moore, student athletes Reagan Bender, Tootie Jordan, and Zakiah Johnson. Coach, comments?
I'd just like to congratulate these girls. They really played hard tonight. They followed the game plan. Last night after we won, we went home, we watched a lot of film. We did a walkthrough this morning at Transylvania, and in our defensive scheme, they pulled it off great, and I can't thank them enough. And offensively, we they were really pressuring Z, and we got some really good looks and made some shots, and it was fun.
Questions? Here.
Donnie had 27 assists on 30 made baskets. Can you speak to just the efficiency there?
Yeah, I mean that's we average a lot of assists a game, and these kids love to share the ball, and we found the open person. We really worked the last 3 weeks on passing out of the post when we got double teamed, and passing with pressure and finding the open person. We worked on reversing the basketball, which I thought we did a really good job to make them play defense all over the floor. And so I'm not surprised. It's pretty impressive though. Might be a school record. Oh, we did? Oh, there you go. I figured you knew that.
Don, I don't know if there's a perfect quarter, but if not, that first quarter had to be pretty close to it. Then could you also just talk about your defensive plan against Macy going into the game?
Yeah, we put Zakiah on her, and I thought she did a great job of bodying her up. And then when she got the ball, we were going to help. We were going to help from the weak side, from the strong side. So anyway, we did a great job with that, and we were going to stay home on their shooters. They had 4 people that averaged double figures, and we knew we couldn't leave them. So we just tried to, double in on her when she put the ball on the floor, and we weren't doubling her until she put it on the floor.
This is for the players. Start with you, Z, and then Reagan. Just how much do you all get up for these type of matchups where there's some anticipation and just the energy that kind of is in the arena? Just how much do you all get up for these type of games?
We're really excited for all of these games. It doesn't matter the matchup. This was a big one for us because I know a lot of people like to see me and Leah, because we're 2 of the top players in Kentucky in our class. But we kind of just take it step by step and one by one, quarter by quarter, and we figure it out along the way.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, we prepare for every game. We don't look past anybody, so we're always ready for whatever comes to us.
Tootie, 8 assists and 2 turnovers tonight. Is that about as good as it gets for you?
Nah, I could do better always, but hold on. Like when I'm dribbling the ball, there could be a good shot, but then I'll see it like one of my teammates and look for the better shot. So that's what it's all about: passing the ball, teamwork, again to win.
Right here on the corner.
Tootie, I saw Zakiah grab you yesterday before the game and kind of just get your head in the right place going into it. Can you talk about the leadership that you feel from these girls, being the youngest one out there?
Yeah, so obviously first game jitters, it's rough. It's something I've never experienced, but all these other girls, they did. So like all of them, just came to me like with the motivation, helping me like I'm gonna make mistakes and that they're gonna be there to help me.
Donna, obviously with yesterday's game, a lot of emotions into it, but just to see the way the team just responded and came out with such a fast start and set the tempo and didn't, you could say, have like a hangover from that type of game. Just how impressive is it to see the way this team just continually steps up to those type of challenges?
From our number 1 player to our 13th player, we coach them all, and we expect everybody to be ready. You never know who's going to be called on, and our scout team does a great job of preparing the girls, and these girls are on a mission. I mean, they want to be playing tomorrow night, and we know we're going to have a tough matchup tomorrow morning. And but they're just very focused. They're very businesslike on the court, but when they get off the court, they love each other and they have fun, and that's what makes it fun to coach. They're very receptive for coaching. And that makes it special.
Donna, could you speak to Tootie's progression since
Yeah.
the summer?
I couldn't be more proud of her. She did come in, I think she's about 100 pounds soaking wet and, we really, she's just blossomed as a player. She's getting up and guarding and causing a lot of havoc on defense. And then her floor leadership has really, come around. And I think a lot of it is because of the seniors and Z that, are just behind her and they know they have her back. And, and she's worked hard. I mean, she's in the gym all the time and working hard to get better. And like I said, if you can coach her, if she makes a mistake, you can tell her and she doesn't, give you any flack or anything. So that's been great.
And final questions. Coach Moore, congratulations to you and the Valkyries. Good luck the rest of the way.
All
Thank
right,
you.
Thank you. Thank you.
What's your number? Okay, your number? Your number? 2?
13.
Uh-huh,
We have 44
okay,
and 3.
okay, okay. I got it. Yep.
You can share with Leah, it'd be
I
fine.
got enough chair if you want.
No, we're fine.
Okay. Okay. We have the Bethlehem Banshees, head coach Jason Clark, student athlete Ashlyn Miles, Leah Macy, Tessa Miles, Kinsey Clayton, and Carly Thurman. Coach, comments, please.
Proud of my girls. We've had a fantastic season. Wish the outcome would have been a little bit better tonight. But life goes on, so we'll move on. Super proud. Nothing to take away from these girls in the season they've had. The 3 seniors that's sitting up here, I mean, they've won 6 districts in a row or something, 4 regions. I don't even know. I can't keep up. So I'm really proud of them. Wish it would have turned out better.
Questions from the media? Jason, on front, on the corner. Here.
Jason, this is for you and the seniors as well. For the seniors, what has it meant for you all to be a group being to Rupp Arena from a small town 4 consecutive years? And Jason, for you in a moment, what's it meant for you? And you and I have talked earlier today about this group, different from the others, a different identity. Of course, you added Leah, key component, and thanks for a great season.
Go ahead, girls.
It means a lot to make it back here for the past 4 years. It's a big deal for a school of less than 300 students. And we just work as a team, and every year it's our goal to come back. And I wouldn't trade my past experiences for the years. And I'm so lucky to have been able to play with these girls.
Yeah, I think just coming here, even with the teammates, is what makes it so special. And then just to get to play with them on top of that, it's just so fun to get to play out on that court and just make memories out there with my teammates.
I can still remember whenever we came freshman year, and got to sit beside Ella and Amelia, and I got to cheer from the bench that year, so which was definitely a fun experience. But I knew my role, and it was to just support my team, and it's just so much fun to come out here, play against the best players in the state, and just kind of have fun with it. And that's what we do. We appreciate that we're out here and just try to take one step at a time. And Sacred Heart is a great team, and I'm just happy that we kept going through it all, even when we were down.
One day I might sit back and look and the accomplishments that we've been on, but me personally, I just think about next season, and I've got 2 good juniors up here with me. And once you get a taste of this, it's hard to not want to be back here. And these 3 seniors have set the bar really high for the program. And we look forward to getting back in the gym and get started for next year.
Final questions? Front?
This is a question for Leah. Looking at the next year, how do you guys get back to this level and keep your region dominance going along? Because you won 4 in a row, 6 districts in a row, I think it is. How do you guys get back to this level and to this stage?
I think, our bench this year is really young. We have a lot of freshmen. So I think, just getting them developed in this off season is going to be a big key for us. But we kind of have a lot of time till next year. So I'm just glad, I got to experience rep in this season with this group of girls up here. I wouldn't want to do with anybody else. Like family forever. So I'm just, happy to be here with this group.
Tessa, you got something?
Nope. Yeah, you were.
Yes, I'll ask you a question there real quick. You, leading scorer today, you really seemed like you turned it on there in the second half. Wasn't intimidated. Sacred Heart is, hats off to them. They're a great
Fantastic
team.
team.
But, talk about, your scoring and, kind of pushing the throttle a little bit more this afternoon.
I just knew to never give up. In soccer, we beat them in the state championship. So I knew, anything could happen, but I just didn't want to let up. And I wanted my team to just keep going and keep pushing.
Coach Clark, congratulations to you and the Banshees. He's got one last
I got
comment.
one last
Go ahead.
comment. We got a little saying that once a Banshee, always a Banshee, correct, girls? That's all I got.
Congratulations, lady, on a great season. Thank you all.